The ships which receive the tin ingots here at the port of Singapore will carry them to mills and factories in Europe and America. The island of Singapore is connected by a causeway with the Malay Peninsula. The island is situated on the narrow Straits of Malacca between the Indian and the Pacific Oceans. For ships traveling between the two oceans, Singapore is a regular stop. Because of its strategic position on this strait, ships of many flags always fill the harbor of Singapore. Coming from Europe and America, ships refuel here and bring products from their native countries to this thriving commercial city. A broad canal carries small boats into the heart of the city where they are loaded and unloaded. The tall, modern buildings towering above the river reflect the prosperity which international commerce has brought to the island. Along the modern boulevards on the waterfront, large office buildings house the banks and financial firms that make Singapore the financial hub of Southeast Asia. Here, many English, American, Dutch, and German people deal not only in banking, but in rubber, tin, and shipping. Long association with England and other nations gives Singapore a modern cosmopolitan look. English and Chinese are the main languages spoken, and the signs are in both languages. Chinese firms control much of the large business and trade, and the population of the island is over half Chinese. Indians account for a large segment. The rest of the population is made up of Malays, who work mainly as farmers, cultivating vegetable gardens, fishing, or tending tiny rice paddies. This is Sago Lane, one of the market streets in the Chinese sector. The merchants of Sago Lane live and trade in the time-honored fashion of the small Chinese businessman, selling just enough fish each day to make sufficient profit to live, and just enough vegetables to buy rice. Fish, vegetables, and rice form the diet of the Chinese. Even the fruit market is international. These oranges come from California. Combining the different peoples who live in the Federation of Malaya and on the island of Singapore into a unified whole is one of the problems to be faced by this new nation. But with the wealth of the rubber forests, tin mines, and shipping, this problem may be overcome. And Malaya and Singapore may not only continue to progress as they have in the past, but become increasingly important in the modern world.